Hi folks, this is Vivek from Exam Victor. In this session, I'd like to look at pie charts in the data interpretation section. So here is an example of a typical pie charts question. If I remember right, I think this is a CAT 2004 question. So you have two pies here. This is a way where what each slice of the pie really represents is the percentage of the total. So how do you understand this? You need to know what this whole pie is equal to. That's given at the bottom. The total value is 5760 million euros. So 5760. Now if I were to ask the question, what is USA's share? The way to get that is that you have to multiply 15% into 5760. And that's how you get USA's share. Similarly, this is a pie and this is for the quantity. Right? This is some kind of a textile manufacturing unit. So this is the value of their sales and this is the quantity of their sales. This pie, the total value of this pie is 1.055 million tons. That's given here. So if again I were to ask you USA's share in the quantity, then that is 17% into 1.055. So that's how you interpret a pie chart. That's how you use a pie chart. Now let's understand further by solving the question. Question is asking which country has the highest price for its supply. What does the price for the supply mean? They're asking us the unit for the price is actually euros. So they're asking us something like euros per kg, right? Now the units don't really matter in this question. What we need to know is that we are being asked for the ratio of the value by the quantity. We are being asked for the ratio of this, and we are being asked which country experiences the highest ratio. The choices are only 4, not 5. So USA is not a choice. We are asked to decide between Pakistan, Turkey, Switzerland and India. Let's write it for Pakistan first and then we'll see how we can simplify it further and write much lesser for the other countries. If I had to calculate this number for Pakistan, the value for Pakistan is 17% of the total. So just for Pakistan, the value is 17% into 5760. The quantity is 18% into 1.055. So this ratio for Pakistan, this value by quantity ratio, is equal to 17% into 5760 by 18% into 1.055. Right? Now the thing that I'd like to point out is that the only thing that will change when I write the same expression for Turkey, the only things that will change are this percentage and this percentage, right? These numbers are the total numbers, so they are fixed. Further, it will be the same for Switzerland and for India. So if I want to compare these four, there is no point writing 5760 and 1.055 again and again. So this is the simplification we are making. What we really are being asked to compare is just literally the value of this percentage by this percentage, and we're being asked to find out which is the highest. So this is now dramatically simple. Pakistan is 17 upon 18, right? It's 17% by 18%, so 17 upon 18. Turkey is 28 upon 27. It's 28 here, 27 here. Switzerland is 20 upon 16, 20 upon 16. And India is 20 by 22, 20 by 22. So just by looking at this, you can see that this is less than 1, this is less than 1, less than 1, and this is also less than 1. These two are greater than 1. Now among these, if you have to find the one that is more greater than 1, you have 28 by 27, you have 20 by 16. Clearly 20 by 16 is your answer. So the answer is Switzerland, C. Okay. So now another question based on the same data. Now this question is saying what is the price in euros per kg for Turkey, right? Price calculation we just saw on the previous page. So it's very simple. If you want to write for Turkey, the value on the numerator and the quantity on the denominator, that is equal to 28% into 5760 upon 27% into 1.055. Guys, this is not an easy calculation to make, and it's not even 1.055. They want it in euros per kg, not thousands of kg. So it's actually 1055, not 1.055. So this doesn't make life much easier, honestly. 28 by 27 into 5760 over 1055. Luckily, we can look at the choices, and when we look at the choices, we see that life is actually much simpler. 28 upon 27 into 5760 upon 1055. 28 by 27 is almost 1. Okay. These are all quick calculation approximation tips, guys. If you're doing serious calculation in the DI section, you're doing it wrong. You should not be sitting down in a corner and actually finding this out to the second place of decimal. That is the worst possible case. That will just waste time, and in a DI question, honestly, that is not required. What is required is quick approximations. So approximately the value of this, if you think 28 by 27 is almost like 1. This thing is almost like 1000, right? So you should almost expect this to be close to 5.76, right? If this was 1 and this was 1000, then that's what this would be. Now look at your choices. You have 6.3, 5.6, 4.8 and 4.5. You know that your answer is going to be close to 5.76. So it's definitely not this, it's definitely not this. Now 6.3, is it close enough that you're actually going to get confused? No, not really. Because you're expecting your answer to be less than 5.76 because the denominator is 1055, it's more than 1000 and you've rounded it down to 1000. So if anything, if you calculate this accurately, you should see that the answer is less than 5.76. So 6.3 also cannot be. So the answer is B, 5.6. So this is an important demonstration of what I meant when I said that in DI, you should not be calculating, you should be using approximations. Approximations is a really powerful tool. And if you look at the section that we have on quick calculations, you'll see more examples of this and some more tricks that you can use. But for now, just internalize this, that in DI you really should not be doing lengthy calculations. Alright, this is Vivek, thanks for watching.